You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! Live from the 15 Minutes of Fame studios, 39th and Broadway, in the heart of Bayonne, New Jersey, cause we couldn't afford a spot in Manhattan. Welcome to the Shut Up and Talk Show. Give it up for your hosts, me motherfuckers. Let's go! I lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
DNA.
Yeah.
I did an interview with DNA.
Okay.
And in the interview, he was saying, if you beat Mook,
Yeah.
somebody's got to come off of Mount Rushmore.
Oh, shout out DNA.
He didn't say who,
but
right?
somebody. Yeah.
He's saying if Geechi beats Mook,
Yeah.
people say you beat Lux.
Yeah.
So if you beat these guys,
Yeah.
somebody's got to come off of Mount Rushmore,
Come on.
right?
Come on. And I agree. You know, I think a lot of times it's tough to like crown legends when they still active, and then when it happens so fast and in such a short amount of time, because it's like, you kind of want to like longevity it, but like you got to kind of also look at the consistency, look at the work rate, look at double the, you know what I'm saying? Like even some of the dudes that might be on there, I got more battles than some of these cats, you know what I'm saying? I have more bigger matchups, main events. I've been in a lot of different pressurized situations, like, you know, so I do feel like this would be one of those solidifying moments, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's even bigger because it's on the road, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lux battle for sure, I was at home, you know what I'm saying? So if you give me the win, lose, or draw, you still can, okay, he was on the road, he came to Cali, hard to beat Geechi in Cali, you know what I'm saying? Geechi at home is tough. So it's like, all right, you know, let's go to Mook, you know what I'm saying? Go to New York instead of him coming to me, or we being neutral, and they like, Atlanta ain't catching it, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's go to New York, let's get it done, you know what I'm saying? So I was always in favor of it. As soon as they told me, they were like, yo, we got ATL, we got New York, and I'm like, man, whichever one don't matter. I'd rather it be in New York just because it's, you know what I'm saying? It'd be,
You do it in New York, you win in New York.
There's no more, you know what I mean? No excuses. So, like, you feel me? Like, they'll tell you, I was hitting them every day, like, man, where is it? What we got, man? We got replies, we lit, what's going on? You know, once they said it was that, like, all right, let's go. I'm ready. Like, let's do that, you know? So, you know, it wasn't like a second thought. It was more so like this was the way it had to be. I feel like it make it the most sense. It make the storyline bigger. It make everything about the matchup that much bigger. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's a lot more hype around it because it's in New York and not in LA or Atlanta or shit like that.
It's like a quiet hype too, to the where it's like it's at its bubbling point. So soon as Sunday come and we finally walk out on the stage, I don't think people gonna be able to really control themselves. They don't even understand. Like when we walk out that stage and we get up there in each other's face and it's like it's here now. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no more running, ducking, hiding. We here, we gotta do it, like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's gonna be one of those, like all jokes aside, like from saying I'm a 30 him or him gonna 30 me and all that, I really feel like if he on his A game, I'm on my A game, we got the potential of really making history, you know what I'm saying? So like, and that's the way, I want that. I'm on the history side of it, whether that means 30 him or whatever, I still want that legacy of me winning in New York, you know what I'm saying? Or him fighting though, like I don't want it to be, I want it to be like, man, so even if you felt like if it was a fight and it's somebody that can leave that building, like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, man, it was 3 rounds, but that boy Geech, I got Geeched, and I love that, you know what I'm saying? More so than they like, oh, man, no, they started booing.
Replay value too.
Yeah, I want that replay, I want that, you know, so, you know, me, I always enjoy the crazier battle, the back and forth, than just somebody giving you that layup, because like you say, people start making excuses for you then. Oh, he was sick, he didn't care about the battle. You know, the fans will make any excuse for you. You know, if I go up there and just sit the bed, they're gonna start making excuses. Geechi was doing interviews, Uncle Rod, 12 o'clock, man. Ain't no way. Come on, man. You see how he was looking, man.
As long as it's not your excuse on Sunday.
I would come out on Sunday like, hey, man, you know, man, man, what happened? You know, like, man, that's it. And then there's the segment, you seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Real. So somebody's got to get knocked off of Mount Rushmore if you win, but there's no Mount Rushmore right now, right? So I have this discussion with a lot of y'all. I do.
Nobody want to put it together.
Yeah. Who's on your Mount Rushmore? Who's on your Mount Rushmore? Again, shout out to DNA. Mm-hmm. In that same interview, we talked about Mount Rushmore, and he couldn't give me 4. We wound up doing 10, and then after we were done with 10, he was like, "Oh shit, can't leave out such and such." So it was like,
You know, so it's a difficult thing, and I forget exactly, but I think Mook said it, and again in another interview, I'm gonna drop it.
It's different ones. You know what I'm saying?
They're not the same.
No, it's different
it's
ones.
It's not all presidents.
No.
Right?
It's different ones, man. Like,
so how do you even come up with?
It got to be more than one Mount Rushmore. It's gonna be tough to do four.
I say it's got to go by eras.
Yeah, because now if you break it down by the eras, then you pick one from the golden era, which would be the
No. I mean, 4 from this era, and then you got to create a whole.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know
for this era.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can't just pick 4.
Because I would say right now, if you say impact wise, Sue Surf probably would be a Mount Rushmore because he got probably one of the most impactful battle rappers on
this era, or just if you only had to pick 4?
This era, from his era on down, he's one of the more impactful dudes. You know what I'm saying? Free the way, one of the more impactful dudes on and off the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do an interview and get numbers. He can get on that stage and do numbers. He done had big moments. You know what I mean? Only take big battles. Right. You got somebody like Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? Who's the most consistent. Done had some of the biggest moments, man. You know what he gonna do. He done was the face of URL down there his whole past 10 years of him doing it. He been consistent smack #1 gunner. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like me, I would say a Rum Nitty. He looked at as the #1 puncher for like the past, I don't know how many years, and me just knowing, comparing his, like just being unbiased and comparing the shit he say compared to what other motherfuckers saying, it's like he's on another level of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So them 3 would be off top. You know, for me, man, me, Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Rocking, Sir. But like, if I broke it down from just a general aspect of like all the greats, like you said, Arsenal would have to be on there for me. You know what I'm saying? Like him doing everything that he done for battle rap, from battling all, because all that matters to me. He done been on multiple different platforms, different countries, everything, putting on for battle rap. He's one of the most notable faces of battle rap. You're not gonna know him without seeing him. Hitman Holla, another one. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis on the map, took it to where he took it to, the levels he took it to, the heights he took it to outside of there. Right. It'll be like a chart eclipse. You dig what I'm saying? Somebody who did just as much as a Hitman Holla, but also, like, we talking about from freestyle and then we like just the things.
He's the best battle rapper in my opinion all around.
All around. It's like
when it comes to everything,
Clips could walk in here right now and battle and literally give you a good battle of freestyles to the point where somebody who never seen battle rap before could watch a Charlie Clips battle because he gonna relate to him. He gonna say something that's funny in the moment. He gonna say something that's real that you as a battle rapper can catch, that's witty. You know how to do all that.
Gangster.
Do some gangster shit, say some shit like that, and then like you say, then the last one would have to be like a Lux and a Mook because they the pioneers of it. It would be one of the two. You know, like they like 1A and 1B. It's like it's either you got them both on there or you got one. Like you ain't gonna have one for real without them because they from the beginning era of it. You know what I'm saying? So
for me, and there's no disrespect to you or anybody else in battle rap, but when somebody asks me who's on my Mount Rushmore, I'm always gonna start with Rex, Mook, and Lux. Mook, and Lux.
Yeah.
A lot of people leave Rex out of that equation. You know, they treat Mook and Lux like, you know, but Rex was before Mook.
Yeah, that's sure. But I think so, in their defense, it's the times where Rex done had the bad battles because we talked about it like Rex will have an off night. But then when he on, Rex is one of the best ever. He gonna electrify the whole building. Everybody gonna leave you. Like Rex is who he is on and off the stage. So it's like, you know what I mean? If you met him, you already love him. You know what I'm saying? So that's your heart. Like, nigga, go. I don't give a fuck. I know he mean what he say when he rap. He does him, and I know when he on. If he take it serious and he cares, he can beat anybody in the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mixtape bars.
With mixtape bars. He can just say some old shit to a motherfucker. Man, I'll make your hat spit back and rap it back. He be like, man, that's just that hard, Rex. You feel me? Ain't even gotta be nothing, but that's Rex. But for me, I'd say it have to be. It's just I would break it down bigger than eras, and I would say if we really had to do it forward, it would have to be from regions. You would have to pick one from the West, one from the East, one from the Midwest, one from the South, and that's how you would do it. You know what I'm saying?
West, Midwest, South,
East. That's how you do it. That's how you'll be fair to Mount Rushmore. Who's the longevity king of the Midwest? Whoever y'all pick, Hitman, Bird, Marv One, Calico. One of them from the East, Reed Dollars.
It's the first time somebody said it like that. To break it up by regions and make that.
Break it up by regions.
You know what?
Top guy from that. That's how it is.
I might accept that answer.
Come on, so that's how we break it down. You pick your top 5 East dudes, and everybody argue who the one.
Yeah.
Top 5 Midwest, everybody argue who the one. That's what we put. Top 5 from the South, and that's how we do it in the West. You feel me? Boom, you know, and that's fair. There we go. Yeah, take that.
Well, there's the conversation now.
There we go.
So I'm gonna have that conversation when I do interviews now, opposed to because trying to just do 4 is
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough, bro.
So I like
It's
that. I like that better.
It's tough.
Yeah, that kind of levels the playing
Mix
field.
it out, give everybody a little different argument. You break it down. You know what I'm
Mook,
saying?
Mook said Rex, Lux,
Okay.
Mook, and Smack.
Oh, we put Smack on that. I mean, Smack like a shoe in. I think he like the dude who made the mountain or something. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He the dude that was putting the
Smack
rocks
could be
right
the one
there.
holding the picture.
Yeah.
He's my
Smack a shoe
baby.
in. Yeah, you gotta give Smack. You feel me?
I thought that was because for me,
Yeah.
it was always like, who's the 4th?
Yeah.
Because when I tell you, it's Rex, Mook, and Lux.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
these are the guys that I've seen because I'm a little bit older than
Yeah,
y'all.
for sure.
So I've been around a little while. And those are the guys, and I always say, then it's a debate of who's the 4th.
Yeah.
DNA,
Yeah.
hands down, can be the 4th. Arsenal,
Yeah.
hands down, can be that 4th.
Hollow.
A-Bird,
Well,
Hollow.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, when you start
Disaster.
breaking down 4 people, like,
Yeah.
you'll be there all
Yeah,
for
you be there
disaster.
all day, yeah.
You be there all damn day.
man, that's a fact.
All day.
No, that's a fact.
Um,
That's a fact.
Sunday,
Sunday, man, we here.
November 6th, Urban Plaza,
I'm
Murda Mook versus Geechi Gotti. I'm gonna be there.
there.
I'm gonna be there,
Showing up, man.
and I'm not gonna be front row.
Now you're gonna be in the cut.
I'm gonna be in the cut.
We listening. You
I
wanna
need
hear
to. I need
You
to
gotta
hear it.
that. You gotta hear that.
I need to hear
You
it.
gotta hear that. I need you to hear it, man,
You
because
did.
it's a conversation, man, to be had up there,
Yeah.
man. It's gonna be. I just feel like it's that, man. I can't wait, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait to see what he conjured up. Excuse me, as far as material wise, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he respects what I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't see him shorting me on you know what I'm saying?
And how the
that.
crowd.
Yeah, and how
reacts.
everybody like it's all gonna be. It's like it's and we man, it's here, man. I'm ready. It's like it's up.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.